The sound wasn't on. Now you can hear me. Here we go. Anyway, I said happy 4th of July. Happy 5th of July. Happy 5th of July. All right. And it's crazy how every single year that something happens. John, you're silent. Yes, I was silent. Now I'm not silent anymore. Anyway, we are good now. We are good. All right. But so it's just really, really ridiculous how we just keep doing this every single year. Like someone gets hurt in big ways, like like truck full of fireworks, just like blow up in the middle of town, like smashing the cars. That happened with the LAPD. It happened with Maryland. A truck blew up of like fireworks before they were supposed to go off. Happened with a goalie, or no, not a goalie. I don't know what he was, but NHL star. He died. A firework started going in his jacuzzi. He jumps out, slips, and like hits his head. It's like crazy to me. But again, I know I'm being Mr. Cautious, but man, that's just like I didn't even watch him. Like I haven't watched fireworks shows since I was like 8. I haven't wanted to watch one at least. I get forced to watch them, and people just go crazy over them every single year, and it's so weird to me. But it just reminds me of offense. Okay, people love the fireworks. People love the big show. All right, it's worth it because of the hot dogs. No, people love the excitement. People love like the big plays, and what that does is, man, it kind of ruins the game. So people watch the top 10 on Sports Center, and they see like let's say like Kyrie go behind his back twice or something like that, right? And even with Kyrie's crazy ass, even with someone like Allen Iverson, even with someone like James Harden, who they do crazy things all the time. All right, you take any one of those 3 guys, they will do a flashy showboat play, and Chris Paul included, a flashy showboat fake behind the back play, like way too often, probably like 5 to 10 times a game, if they're feeling it. Probably about 5 times a game though. Yet when you go down to like the high school level and college level, or probably high school level and junior high level, you see these people trying to copy off them, and because they only watch highlights, they will do those same moves or try to do those same moves 20 times a game. All right? And it's like every play. They think that it's every play. And why do they think that it's every play? And it's because those plays were so big that you think it was like that the entire time. All right? Like take Shaquille O'Neal. He was like dunking, breaking down the rim. You would think it happened all the time. No, he broke 6 of them. That's a lot. 6 over his 17-year career. All right. How many times did he dunk per game? Twice, maybe 3 times. But in your mind, you think, he's dunking every single time, right? All right. And it's because of the fireworks. Everyone wants the fireworks. And that's why everyone wants to pull up for fast break threes without thinking about the play. All right. Listen, take your time. Take your time, slow down. And when you have these firework moments, all right, when it's safe to have them, all right, then you'll truly appreciate them. All right, when it's the right time, you pull the trigger. So instead of being like Yosemite Sam and coming in going, pew, 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 he's a cartoon character, you can be like a sniper and just wait for your kill shot. You wait and you wait and you wait, and I assure you, that's the better way to do it. And I mean, as many people who have had their hands blown off because of fireworks, literal fireworks should probably be handled too, like cautiously. Like let the professionals do it. It's not that much more exciting if you do it. It's more thrilling because I guess you're like, on the verge of death and people like to be there. Yo, I don't like to be there. I like to just take care of business. And at the end of the day, I win more than other people do. All right? I slow it down and I'm like, no. Take the best possible shot. All right? So instead of shooting like a certain shot, you shoot this shot. Instead of like shooting the first shot when you're kind of open, wait until you're wide open. All right, wait. Instead of shooting the first shot when there are no rebounders, shoot the second or third shot after people are cutting through. Instead of shooting the first shot when the defense is totally not tired, run them around a little bit so that they're more tired, so that even if you do miss it, they're less likely to get the rebound because now they're out of position, they're tired. All right, you've had the ball for longer, so that if you run a play, let's say that you have a 30-second shot clock, and you take 20 seconds each time, and the other team takes 10 seconds each time. That means that you're gonna have the ball for twice as long as they are. So, in a 40-minute game, that means that you have the ball for how many minutes is that? Like 28, 27, something like that, and they have the ball for half that time. All right. So if you have the ball for double their time, and you got to run offense, and they got to run offense for just that period of time, you're gonna have twice as much time to beat them. So see it like that. Take your time. Don't be crazy. Anyways, I know a guy's named Ferry who was hurt by fireworks. I know a guy named Will Mills whose arm blew off, but he played college basketball still with a little like paddle. I mean, what's his name, MJP or something like that from the New York Giants. He blew off his hand, but still played. And now this young guy, 24-year-old NHL star, died. All right, because of fireworks. I mean, it happens every freaking year. There's so many like thousands, hundreds of thousands of acres that get damaged every single year, like in wildfires. People die every single year because of a celebration. All right, and like people do the same when they celebrate like championships by drinking and stuff like that. And I mean, take your time. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Sorry to be preachy, but this is kind of like a preachy show. It is what it is. All right. The little things. All right. Little things is our quote today. All right. Again, we're gonna be doing our quote of the day. I'll be making people like run for it if they don't know the quote of the day or do push us for it or whatever. And but it's the little things that matter. So it's step by step, and that's how you win games. All right. It's a very, very boring process, but basically it's like banking, I guess. All right. It's like banking. All right. Think about this. So in the banking world, they have to triple check everything. They have to go through and check by piece to make sure every single dollar is correct. Every single dollar is accounted for, and it's a boring job to be an accountant, right? And the reason why we triple check is because of the Great Depression. They were like, we need to triple check everything. We need to be perfect because people were scared. They were like, we can't ever have this happen again. Then after like 40 years, the freaking banking industry was perfect. And like everything shot up. America became one of the wealthiest countries in the world, right? And it was amazing. They were doing so well. Then they started realizing, dude, this triple checking, man, is costing us like $100 million a year. Screw that. Let's just double check. So they double checked. And then after many, many more years, they were still doing okay. Still doing well. No big disasters. So then they were like, screw that. We're wasting $50 million a year now. Let's just single check. They got so greedy that they started single checking, and then now little flaws started opening up. Little mistakes started happening, and people started being so greedy that they started infiltrating the system. They couldn't catch them all because they were just single checking. And then all of a sudden, all these banking, housing, foreclosures happened, all that stuff, and then we hit a big, huge recession here in 2007. All right, so it's the little things that just add up. So offensive, defensive wise in basketball games, if you don't box out every single time, you messed up. If you don't dive for every single loose ball, you lost the game. All right, and I always say that to my team when someone just like takes it 1-on-5 and they shoot an ill-advised shot, and the game's not over yet. I look at them and I say, okay, game over. You just lost it. And they're like, it doesn't have to be that dire. I'm like, yeah, you didn't have to do that, but you did it. All right, and I know like taking chances, it feels so good on the inside, but again, you want to take your chances few and far between, and only if you're prepared to take those chances. So it's the little things, they add up. So every single rotation, make it perfect. Every single show, make it perfect. Every single dribble, make it perfect. All right, don't do anything that you might regret. And then you take chances every now and then, like 5 a game. You go off the chain and shoot a fadeaway hook shot. Sure, absolutely, whatever. Because chances are like creative, they're fun, but not more than 5 a game. You want to go 1-on-3 on the fast break and you think that you have the balls to do it? Maybe. Go ahead. But again, if you're 0 for 5, please don't ever do that again. All right, if you're 2 for 5, stop. If you're 3 for 5, that's pretty good odds. Keep going. All right, so think about it like that. It's the little things, they add up. All right, moving on. We got our elementary school drills, and we got clap dribble, pick and roll, flip flop, fly drill, trick dribbles, all right, press break, give and go, triangle cuts and shots. All right, for triangle cuts and shots, if you look at the screen real quick, we got all these dudes right here, like this, like that, like this, like that. All right, and then we have a basketball. Let's get that basketball out here. And then everything else disappear. Extra ball, it doesn't matter. All right, so triangle cuts to shots. All right, for our play, if we pass the ball right here, we're going to be cutting down the middle. We cut down the middle because it's open down the middle. All right, because right there is good. If we cut right here, we would be hitting a man. If we back cut, we would be hitting a man. So we cut down the middle, and then we wait right here. He comes over, they swing the ball. All right. I'm sorry. The inside guys move first, anywhere. He swings the ball, then he steps underneath, he sets a screen, and then he comes off the screen, and then we skip it. Now, it's the same play again. He passes to the wing, and now he doesn't do a middle cut now because there's someone there. He doesn't do a face cut. There's someone there. He cuts to the open spot. And this is all that we're really practicing. We're practicing seeing the lanes as if we were like, let's say, a running back. And when they handed us the ball, the quarterback hands us the ball, we have an entire offensive line in front of us. And we have to figure out where the hole is. Where's the hole? Where's the hole? Did they put it right there? Did someone fill that hole? Should I go down this hole? And we basically have like 0.5 seconds to figure out which hole to go down. All right? This isn't that complicated. Drop the pin. This isn't that complicated, but we have 3 different options. All right? You have to figure out which one to take. And if you take this option right here, this is an alley-oop pass. All right? If he passes it to you. And in the end, if you sprint for this every single time, you're at the very least occupying the defense. All right. The other way again was the middle. If he's right there, and if you pass it down the middle, this is not a bounce pass. This is not an alley-oop. This is a overhead pass and an overhead catch. So you want to pass the ball high, and you want to pass it to him so he doesn't have to dribble. So you can't pass it now. This is a bad pass. But if you wait till about right there, it's a good pass because he can catch and then shoot a layup on the run. All right. And the other one is if he's up here. You go like this, and now you make a face cut. You swing the ball around to this hand, so that you're passing it with that hand from your knee, and you're making a bounce pass, and you're leading him, passing it ahead of him. So he can catch and shoot. So that's a bounce pass. So the 3 different passes are on the front cut, it's a bounce pass. Down the middle, it's an overhead pass. And then back door, it's an alley-oop. All right. So those are the passes. Those are everything that you have to do for the triangle cuts for shots. All right. And during practice, we would do these things, and we would practice the passing end and the scoring end. I think it's trivia time.
Trivia time.
All right, trivia time. I'll start right here. I'll come back to the elementary stuff real quick. All right, and we have trivia time. Now, our new trivia leader is Connor Rush, okay? He's really gunning for it for this month. This is the last month before we officially start our program in August. So this is a big month, man, because then, you get a free coin. All right, whenever you join, you get a free coin. It comes in a bag that has it describes our entire program on it so people understand it. And then you get a jersey, you get the jersey shorts, and then you get a coin in there. All right, and you also get a little coin pouch that you can keep the coins. All right, and that's all that you get, but you get 1 coin. And the point of it is so that at our at one of our 4 quarterly parties, whether it be the awards ceremony, the sizing party, picture day, or what's the last one? Or the captain signing party. You want to bring your coins so you can buy stuff. That's the only place that you're allowed to buy stuff, unless it's a book. You can buy that year round, and it's to form a community. It's to form a bond among everyone. It's to create a culture. But you also get to spend your coins. So our first one should be in September. For the sizing party, and that's for to hype up the elite team. Anyways, so this is the last month where you don't have any coins. And you can win a coin before anyone in our entire program wins a coin, but only Finn Kaufman has won a coin yet. So he's looking to kick some butt. All right, I want a coin pouch. Oh, okay, sure. I can send you a coin pouch. All right, we'll see. Let me see. But anyways, so today's trivia question was about the 1976 NBA championship between the Phoenix Suns. They're back, though, this year. The Phoenix Suns and the Boston Celtics. All right. It's a back-and-forth game, a triple overtime game. And every single overtime, it was like some crazy shot that made him go into it. I was going to ask you guys the question where, I guess in the second overtime, to go into it, the Celtics were up by 3. Then they get a technical foul. And it was like, what? There wasn't even a 3-point line. They got a technical foul for calling a timeout. And the other team made one and then they threw it in, and they made a 2-pointer to send it into triple overtime, which is crazy because all they had to do was just not call a timeout. All right, but it is what it is, right? It's a crazy, crazy, crazy game. All right, but the question is this. Here's the question. ESPN just posted all these years of NBA Finals MVPs, like a huge compilation of it. It was pretty cool, especially like the Michael Jordan part, because all 6 of his years he won NBA Finals MVP too. So it was cool because like it could be any random person. Like Andre Iguodala won it for the Warriors. All right, Kawhi won it when he was like young, but it was really cool to see like the whole compilation. Well, they went over 1976 as well, and the question is this. The question is for today, and again, this is a quick one. You can use Google if you have to. It's whoever can answer it the fastest. I'll even make it easier. All right, this guy was the MVP for that series. All right, and I won't tell you what team he played for. I'll make it a little bit harder, but they said his name a whole bunch of times in the clip, and that's the answer. Yep, I was even gonna tell you his first name. But no, that's his whole name right there. Thank God for one before I even officially asked the question. JoJo White. All right, JoJo. That's very good, man. You really beat me. That was going to be the question. Dang, dude. All right, so Finn Kaufman now has 1 point, and Conor Rush has 2 for the month. All right, but nice time. You're right on his back. I don't know if you copied off of him, but yeah, that's the answer. Dang, dude. You guys are with it, man. All right, anyways, moving back to our elementary school drills. We got 2-1 for you guys. Great job with that. All right, the other one is press break, give and go. This is our press break drill where we sprint forward, accelerate back, and then we pass over the defense. And if we bring 2 guys back with us, we can sprint forward, okay? And you want to always realize these slight advantages. If you have someone running towards you and you can pass it ahead and then you can run by them, now you have more people than they do on defense. All right. So if you want to watch that one real quick too, you got the point guard right here, and let's say that these guys are here, here, and here, like this. The point guard's like this. All right. He just passed it in. He ran forward. Okay. And we have 2 people right here guarding the point guard. As the point guard sprints forward, this guy's here, this guy's there, and then he retreat dribbles back. During that retreat dribble, these 2 guys are going to pursue him, okay? Now, if he can pass the ball ahead like this, we know that the remaining guys have a 4 against 3, okay? They have a 4 against 3 fast break. However, this guy's job isn't done. If that point guard can pass the ball out and also sprint out, these guys were just running in that direction. He'll be faster than them because he's running this way. He knows when he's going to pass, so they will be behind him. Now we have a 5 against 3. And in the world full of mismatches, 5 against 3 is better than 4 against 3. Especially if you were good enough to get double team on this play and pass it out. That means that you're a pretty good player. So you can't just merely pass the ball out and then just chill. All right, too many players just chill right there. All right, you want to make it as advantageous as possible. You can also do this for rebounds. You basically don't want to ever just be watching the ball. Okay, you aren't a spectator, so make sure that you aren't spectating. All right, to finish up with these, we have trick dribbles. Do as many as you can, as many as you can think about. Pound the ball between right here, catch it like this, throw it up, catch it in the back of your hand. All right, juggle, whatever you want. Those are fun things. Fly drill is with the ladder going in and out. If you want to watch fly drill, it's actually a part of Conor Rush's video that I just made for him. So let's watch that real quick. All right, it's on Instagram if you have Instagram. It's on Twitter if you have Twitter. I have not put it on YouTube yet. All right, but here goes that. so that's that. We had a lot of fun filming that. I don't know. I had a lot of fun filming it. I think Connor got tired. Yeah, because he had to do all those workouts. He didn't do them all at the same time, obviously. Let me see. I guess you were just too fast. Yes, he said Finals MVP, and I knew that would be the question. Connor, did you do blah, 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 blah. Do you have the Suns or the Bucks? I want the Bucks to win, but I think the Suns will. I want the Bucks also. If Giannis plays, I want the Bucks. If Giannis doesn't play, I want the Suns. But we'll see who's gonna win. I really hope that Giannis plays because you only get so many. You only get so many chances. Do you always have access to that gym? I do not. I pay for that gym. Costs a lot of money. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Let's finish up the these workout stuff. We have pick and roll, flip flop, and clap dribble. For clap dribble, it's a fun one where you dribble between legs behind the back and then clap. And it's a timing one between you and another person, so that you're not thinking about taking dribbles. And the last one is pick and roll, flip flop. For a pick and roll, flip flop, we got this thing again right here. As this guy dribbles out, and he has someone guarding him. If this person comes up to set the screen like this, and you notice that they are either pick and roll flip flop, I would say, oh yeah, if they're automatically showing like a routine show, and they're showing too early and stuff like that, but it's not like so much of a slip, but they're always showing. As we set the screen right here, and we hope that this guy shows, we can set the screen on this side of the player instead. And that's a pick and roll flip flop screen. So then he comes off the screen this way, and hopefully this guy right here can't sprint all the way around to go help. All right, so it's just a flip flop screen. We also use this for ice screens. So if it's an ice screen and they're trying to ice the screen, that means he's not going to let him go to it. And this guy is playing middle field or like that because this guy can't shoot. So instead of setting the screen on this side, because they're just not going to let you, you set the screen on this side, and then you do the same thing. Right before you set the screen, you can stutter step and then come off it, and then you can screen and then roll like this, and now it's two against one that way. So he has to decide. So that's pick and roll flip flop screen right there. All right, moving on. Our homework. Notice Connor Rush's posting is his rush challenge every single day. I don't know if it's been every single day. Has it been the 5-minute rush? The 5-minute rush, we're trying to make that into a legit challenge on our challenge page, but he has to do it every single day. There it goes again. Good job, Connor Rush. The 5-minute rush, something that you can do in 5 minutes. If you want to copy off Connor's thing, you can do it, and you can see if you like it. See if it's fun for you. All right, see if it helps you out. And I think after a month of doing it, it becomes really, 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 really good. And it's wrist rollers. It is, what else is it? It's wrist rollers. What is it, Connor Rush? Tell me, what are the 5 things? I know it's wrist rollers. I know it's push-ups. I know it's God's drill, and then there's two more things in it. Again, it's not an official thing. So yeah, Connor, let us know what's in it. Man, what else was it? Oh yeah, it was the dribble duo thing, right? Between the legs, behind the back. And what is the last one? The last one is it? I don't know what the last one is. All right, let us know what it is. Let us know what it is, Connor. All right, moving on. We got our picture of the day. Picture of the day is Luka Doncic, man. This guy's dope, and he's winning right now for his country. They qualified for the Olympics. Pretty crazy, pretty awesome. And he got a triple double in it, and he's doing his thing right after his whole deep playoff run too. And he was asked a question. He goes, "What is it? What would matter more to you, NBA championship or a gold medal?" And he says, "To win for your country, there's nothing like it." And that's the pride that I'm talking about, because that's like the birthright pride, right? And like players think that way. So my question to you is, what do you have pride in? All right, what do you have pride in? Do you have pride in like your country and your state? Maybe like your basketball team, your club team, your high school possibly. Do you have pride in yourself? All right, whatever you have pride in, those things matter more to you than anything else. So realize that, and take pride in something. All right. Anyways, right back after this quick commercial break. Yes, I missed knee jumps. Knee jumps was what I missed. And you broke your jump rope. That sucks. But buy a new one. It costs like $7. All right. Anyways, going really quick. We got divine drill 1-on-1 with personal rules. Indirect Euro step. Kyrie spin to J. Hurdle layups. 180 side or fake handoffs. Look at Dame Lillard do his 180. 180 is our handoff play, and watch how he comes off the 180 a few times. Dribble handoffs are some of the most difficult actions to guard. Pay close attention to how Lillard is guarded. He comes off him like he's coming off of screens too, basically. All right, goes like this, sees him go under, then he flares back. For this one, boom, the guy helped out, just steps pop. This dude right here follows it, leads him right into it. So when you come off, it's shoulder to shoulder. And they basically shouldn't be able to do anything that you can't beat them off of. That guy went under, so he went over. All right, whatever they do, you do something different. Boom, comes off it, shoots it. All right, a dribble handoff is really tough to guard because if the person shows, if your defender shows too much, like that guy right there, you can just roll to the basket. So when you come off these dribble handoffs, that wasn't even a great one, but he did go under it though. So when you come off these dribble handoffs, look to score, look to be smart about it. All right. Story of the day coming up. How you respond to the challenge in the second half will determine what you become after the game, whether you are a winner or a loser. Wise coaches, great parents, in the hands of time, all want to see how you react to this new challenge, more than they care to see the score at the end of the game. All right, so basically, no matter how much you're down in the game, all right, make sure that it's how you react to that. Everyone's waiting to see how you're going to react to that. All right, you're down by 50, down by 40, down by 90, whatever. No one cares about the score of the game. All right, if you play really hard in the second half, all right, if you come out and you're like, okay, down by a million, and you're down for every single loose ball, you have balls of steel. All right, if you're down by 12, whatever you're down by, if you can then turn it on, you have a chance to be like a legend in that regard. All right, so make sure that you are writing your story, no matter what that story may be. It's something that you want to be written. Finishing up with our high school drills, we got pick and roll, pass to roll, weekend ball pounds, bluff and recover, help side to close out, quick shots, and fast break post seal. All right. Also wanted to talk about another movie of the month. All right. Today is the 5th. Yes, the 5th day of the month, and we have for the 5th graders, you guys were supposed to be watching Happy Gilmore. All right, Happy Gilmore. It's a really funny movie. All right, I recommend it. Okay, it's a golf movie, I guess. It's with freaking Adam Sandler, and basically his grandma needs some money, so he enters into a golf tournament. But he's a hockey player, so he plays with a freaking hockey stick. Sometimes he hits it really hard. I don't know. It's hilarious. Trust me on this one. But yeah, so that's who he is. That's how far he can hit it. Hits people, blah, blah, blah. That guy does that. All right. People show boobs, but not real ones. There's his grandma. There's someone else screaming at the ball. People doing that. Anyways, he beats up this guy. So that's Happy Gilmore. That's Happy Gilmore. It's a really funny movie, and that's the 5th grade movie of the day. Anyways, watch your movies of the week. Or your movies of the month, all right, whatever your grade happens to be. Make sure that you're doing your workouts. And now the 3rd grade movie, 4th grade movie, I will talk about those some other day after we go through all these. I'm still trying to play with the timeline. But don't forget, the quote of the day is little things, all right? And Connor, if you're coming to the workout tonight, we got a new guy coming. And he is from Westminster High School. He's on the varsity team, I think. And it's your chance to try to beat him up. Hopefully he kicks your butt. But hey, if you beat him and you can outwork him, you can entice him to come to our program. I'll make the workout as dope as possible. So you take care of your end and I'll take care of mine. Anyway, I'll see you tonight, and I'll see the rest of you guys. And Great job with everything that you're doing so far. Okay, guys? Keep working. All right. Peace.
And now you've got yourself something funky.